Hey, how's it hanging, guys? It is Reflex, and today we got singles tips and tricks. Modern Warfare Remastered on District, and definitely a great map. There's so much you can do with District, but you gotta know when to play pressure on this map. You gotta know when to rush, when to sit back, when to just chill, when to... It's an interesting map to play, but it's really fun once you get the hang of it, and you know what the fuck you're doing. But let's just get right into it. Sitting back here on this soda machine head glitch. This is a good head glitch to watch to see. First of all, if you're gonna rush A, it's so you don't get naded off the cars. So that's one thing. And two, if they push right up the steps really slowly, you could just pick them off really easily if they try to rush up and try to get a flank on you if they think you're going middle. And also, if the reason I kind of sit back a little bit when you play aggressive, when you're playing on District, if you just play back a little bit slow, people pre-nade the shit out of you when you're playing on offense. They're gonna pre-nade you through that crack I just walked through. They're also gonna pre-nade you over middle. They're gonna pre-nade the cars. They're also gonna pre-nade over the spawn building into where you can rush to go to the steps. So there's seriously so many different situations you can get naded from in this map. So that's why I kind of like to play this map a little bit slower than any of the other maps pretty much in this game. So I'm just going to get the bomb down, and there's so many spots you can do in this game. And one of my favorites is here in the middle, so I just, I go middle, I take it slow. You always got to be careful of this market. You got to make sure that there's nobody in here. So that's why I take it really, really slow through here. Make sure nobody can hear me. And then once I feel like I have a good set distance from the enemy, I got this really crazy spot. I haven't done spots and strats for District yet. So once that is released, you guys will see all my favorite crazy ass spots for watching the bomb. And this is one of my favorites right here. Just periodically jump. You can jump on top of this thing too, and you can see the bomb right through here. Haven't gotten caught yet with this, but as time goes on, I'm sure people are going to find it out, and you can just easily shoot right through that thing. But I decided not to give the spot away, and I just run around and look for him. I don't know, I guess he was just looking around looking for me, but didn't find him. He just jumps around the corner right there. Singles on this map, it's just you have to be so careful, because this is like the known nade map in my eyes. This and Vacant, there are so many nade spots. I'll show you one right here. I don't believe I hit it, but this is like the most common one to check to see if they rush right through the middle. I don't think I hit it. Yeah, I don't hit it right here. I'm pretty sure I just chilled out this round and just 50-50 A-bomb. That's one thing about this map. You really need to know how to 50-50 bombs just because they're so far away from each other. So I just sit B Street and I just look around. I'm looking, and I'm just take your time, guys. It's singles. It can get campy. It can get really boring. But you're trying to play out your win here. You're not just trying to run around and hopefully get kills, especially on District. District is not a rushing map. Like I told you, people nade the hell out of this map. It's insane. So I'm just gonna sound whore A, just look around, and hopefully he'll just get on the bomb. You can hear the bomb switch really, really easily in this game. If you don't know how to, literally just crank your headset up and you'll hear it. Sounds like they're switching their gun. And I just chill. And the good thing about that little spot that I was in is if they came through that doorway from my spawn, they couldn't see me because of that blanket, and I could easily see them, but I ended up catching him right here, running up the steps. So I just pick him up, and I got a good solid 2-0 lead, so that's good. District, man, I don't know. It's one of those maps where I can win, and then I can go from winning and just lose. It can be frustrating, but you just gotta know how to play it, really. And I'm just gonna do the same thing right here. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, he's playing slow. Let's see if he gets aggressive. Let's see if he pushes up. And I'm just gonna watch the steps like I did previously. And he ends up pushing through. You'll see it right here. I just watch it. Just literally just hard aim this. He pre-naded middle, like you just saw. And I'm just gonna chill. Like, this might look campy to a lot of you. This might look campy, but this is how old school competitive COD is played. You gotta learn how to break down the map into sections, and you take your time, and don't shoot them until you have a really good shot, because all they have to do really is duck underneath the car, and they can easily get away. So, well, you can easily also stun them and nade them if they're ducked behind the car, but he didn't see me from back there. Another thing is, you do have to be careful of this spot, as they can see you if they get onto they mantle onto the edge of the building. They can see your head. That is if they know the spot, but highly doubtful if anybody is gonna check that shit. Now this is kind of campy. I'll admit this. This is a pretty shitty Well, I don't even like to view it as shitty. To me, it's really strategic. But what I pretty much do here is I put my gun right in the middle of these shutters, and now this way I am able to watch the middle and the left of the steps. So I see him right there on the steps, and he had absolutely no chance. You can shoot him right through the window. That spot works a lot. I'll guarantee you guys that. People will occasionally look there. If they do see you, they usually don't challenge. Usually they'll just stun and then nade you. But it's all really up to the kind of player you're playing against. But this kid just had absolutely no chance, and he got melted. He didn't really see me, so the reason I look in the middle is to where I can see the left of the stairs, and if they go through middle and try to wrap around to A-bomb, or B-bomb, excuse me, and you see he just like is spraying me across that spot. That's one of the reasons I said you have to be really, really careful in District. People spray across there, and they pre-nade that shit so easily, so you just gotta be really careful. I decided to just let the steps right here go. I don't even watch him. I don't think he's gonna rush me, so I just take my time, crouch walk through the market, and I just kind of sit here and see what he does, seeing if he's gonna think I'm going A and if he's gonna rush right through the middle and try to make a flank on me. But I don't know. In my mind, I just feel like he's on that side of the map. I believe, yeah, I just give it up. And I decided to make an A push. Now, you got to be really, really careful on A side. You got to watch over by the flowers and through the windows. So that's why I'm just kind of like looking around at it, just peeking before I want to make a push. You got to be really careful of those dirty head glitches over there. If you just go running in balls to the wall, you're going to get picked off. They're either going to have a sniper back there, or they're just sitting on a head glitch with an M16. And also, they could be sitting on the steps just with an SMG just sound whoring you, waiting for you to come around the corner and picking you up. So I'm just taking my time through the village, through the market. I keep calling it village. I don't know why I call it that. And also, this little corner right there I'm watching. You know, you got to watch. There's so much stuff to watch in this map. You got to be really, really careful. They could be anywhere on B side. He could be in the far corner. He could be behind that cart. But I'm going to pretty much do the same thing to him. He had no idea what happened last round that I used this. I actually went around, like I said, I went around specifically so he couldn't see me there. I just take my time, make sure he doesn't try to rotate through middle. The reason I take it so slow through here is to make sure they don't rotate through middle, and it's just strategic, and just peek it periodically. And I'm pretty sure I just saw him run right there to the right, and I decided not to push. You know, why even risk the kill? I'm in this unstoppable spot. He can't do shit while I'm here, so the only real worry you have from this spot is if they come with an AR to the far left side of the map, or if they come through middle while you're peeking it, and then they just spray you down. But luckily, he just gets on the bomb, and I just give him the one burst. You can do this. You can do this spot with an SMG. I recommend an AR just because it's distance, or if I were you, use a 74 just because it's. You can use an MP5. You can use a fucking deagle. They're not gonna know where they're getting shot from. So I got a solid 5-0 lead. That is awesome. And I'm just gonna run my 74. And I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and nade it. And I'm just gonna make a quick push. I've been staying back all game, so I'm like, I've been staying back all game. I'm gonna give him an aggressive push. Let's see what he thinks. And I decided to give him kind of like the juke here. He thinks, I'm still at the steps, and he's gonna try. So he's probably gonna try to make it around. And I end up just catching him right here. Had no chance. Anyway, guys, hope these were helpful. Use some of these spots that I use. Use some of these cool tips, and I'll be making strats and spots for this map soon. It's been